Etra saw it. My name is Karin. I've got a best friend from middle school. This is a story of what happened at my best friend's wedding reception. Cheers! Congratulations on your marriage, Azuria.
Thank you, Karin. It's still a little bit early to be celebrating, though.
You're finally gonna get married, huh? It was so like you to be able to meet someone on a dating app and pick out the one man that was worthy of you.
I guess so.
But the guy you're marrying, Kuroki, he seems incredibly kind, and I think he'd get along well with you since you're so outspoken. When are you gonna be having the wedding?
It's probably not going to be for a while, actually. I will let you know before I send out the wedding invitations, though, for sure, Karin. There are all kinds of trouble in the way, you know. There's this old... My mother-in-law keeps getting in the way of setting everything up, so...
Whoa. I remember you talking about that for a while now. Something about your mother-in-law was definitely something else.
It's not even just that she's something else. She's completely looks at me as some kind of enemy or something. Apparently she lost her husband early on, so she's super possessive of Kuroki.
A mother-in-law that can't let go of her son, huh? But I mean, I'm sure that you could probably handle it.
Of course I can. After I get married, I'm gonna make sure that I don't have to see that I'm my mother-in-law. I've already made Kuroki promise me that I never have to see her again. We're never going to live together. She is never allowed to visit without prior notice. No giving spare keys. No telling her my phone number. She's only allowed to all of her gatherings and functions at a bare minimum. If she ever tries to push me to have a baby so she can have a grandchild, we're done.
So you guys are fighting way before you're even married.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that the wedding ceremony and the reception are probably the first and last time that we have to be in the same place. I'm gonna get through this, fight, and win.
Phew, you're a scary one, aren't you? But if there's anything that you need for the reception, don't hesitate to ask me, okay?
Ooh, you're the best. I'll definitely be counting on you if push comes to shove.
A few months later. Ah, this must be the invitation for the wedding. Let's see. How are the photos of the wedding venue? Whoa, this place is so beautiful! The wedding is going to be just the two of them at a European chapel. How freaking romantic! The wedding reception's going to be something else, that's for sure. It was finally the day of Yuzuria's wedding reception. I knew that there were all kinds of battling going on between Yuzuri and her mother-in-law, so I was kind of nervous, but it was my best friend's day to show off, so I came to the reception to celebrate. Aw, crap, that was close. I wonder what kind of dress Yuzuri is going to be wearing. She didn't tell me what kind of dress because she wanted me to be excited the day of. I wonder if it's going to be innocent and pure, or some kind of gorgeous and extravagant. 10 minutes later. 20 minutes later.
I feel like she's late.
Some kind of problem, maybe?
I wonder what's going on. Maybe someone just got really sick out of the blue or something. Finally, someone is here. Huh? Why is it just Kuroki? Where is Yuzuria? Is it some kind of act? No way, right?
Sorry to keep you all waiting. The bride is actually taking a little longer than expected to get ready. I'm gonna be preparing all the food and drinks for all of you. Please enjoy the meal while you wait a little while longer.
Huh? So it's gonna take a lot longer? I wonder if something happened to Yuzuria. Her groom looks kind of sick too. I hope it's not any kind of trouble. I was worried that something might have happened to my best friend on one of the most important days of her life. But not only did I never get a breath of relief, I just continued to be more worried by the minute.
Ma'am, I need to check if the content is actually appropriate for the reception or I can't.
It's fine. I'm the mother. I should be able to present whenever I want to.
That must be the mother-in-law in question. They seem to be arguing. I wonder if they're gonna be okay. Oh, man, she really does seem like she's pushy, huh?
Ha!
Sorry to keep you all waiting. While you guys are enjoying your meal, please watch a video that the mother-in-law has edited for the groom.
Huh?
Yes, we're waiting right now, but it's gonna be a mother-son video at the reception? It should be of the bride and groom or something normally, right? Maybe they were arguing earlier because of this, huh? You must have really pushed hard. But you're telling me that Yuzuri actually allowed this? Kuroki looks upset too. Why isn't Yuzuria coming out?
Well, that was such a lovely movie by the mother of the bride.
Oh my. I actually have another one though. This one has everything from middle school to college. I want you to go ahead and play this one too.
What? What is going on here? What is this horrible time? Yuzuria is a very strong-willed, but she's also very responsible. She would never treat her guests like this when they all came this far out to celebrate for us. I'm sure there has to be some kind of reason. Where is the bride right now?
Well, she actually disappeared the second she showed up at the venue.
Huh?
We're actually looking with the bride's parents and the venue staff to figure out where she went.
Yuzuriha.
Yuzuriha! Where are you?
How is that possible? I'm gonna step out of the venue for a moment. I'm really sorry to text you before the big show, but I'm just worried because you won't show up at all. Where are you right now? Are you feeling sick or something? 5 minutes later. She's not reading my text message. I'm just gonna call her. The phone number you have called cannot be connected at this time. Please wait for the tone to leave a message or try again later. It went straight to voicemail. Is her phone turned off? Or maybe she's somewhere where she doesn't have signal. That was when a certain location just popped into my head. No way. But just in case. Storage room in the back of the venue. Yuzuria, are you in there?
Karin, is that you? Karin?
Yuzuria, I found you! Hang on a second. I'm gonna open this door and let you up. Huh? It isn't opening! Why? Ugh! What the hell is this? She's got a door stopper jammed under it. It's even freaking super glued to the freaking door. What the? Yuzuria, give me a sec, okay? Hello? Yeah, sorry, can you come by the closet, please? I quickly called over some staff and had them remove the door stop and open the door.
1, 2, 3!
Yuzuria!
Karin, thank you so much.
Ma'am, what is going on? Why were you...
Stop. First, we let her rest and you go get the drinks and first aid kit for her, okay?
Karin, thank you so much. I owe you one. I can't get a frickin' signal in there.
You go get a drink!
Yes, sir.
That frickin' old hag. I'm gonna make her frickin' pay for this.
We once again had a lovely movie from the mother of the groom. We are so happy to be able to take part. Ah, you can't take that from me!
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for gathering here today for my lovely karaoke. But unfortunately, his bride Yuzuria isn't showing up at all.
Huh?
Talk about a troubling wife, huh? She complains about how she doesn't like the color of her dress until the very last second, so maybe she's upset about that. Maybe it's just her way of getting back at me, huh? She seems to really hate me, and she's always coming up with plans to try to get karaoke to push me away, and...
Mom, that's enough!
What? Karaoke? You're clearly in trouble right now because Yuzuria isn't here.
Yuzuriha! Ah!
She's so beautiful. Wow.
That's right. This wedding venue is my office. My job is a bridal attendant, working and doing everything for the bride. She was my best friend, so she wanted me to come as an attendee instead of an employee. That's why I made sure to not mess with reception in the least bit, but I can't believe I ended up having to intervene like this.
How did you possibly?
Sir. Alright, ma'am. Please, come to the waiting area with me.
What? I still got plenty that I want to say to everyone.
If you don't mind.
Ah!
Alright. I heard everything from Yuzuria, ma'am. Apparently you took her to the storage room as soon as she showed up and kicked her inside before locking her in there, right?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I did that?
That storage room is known as a place where there is no signal. We warned employees and staff about it too. You knew about it, didn't you?
What are you talking about? I couldn't possibly known that. That's not true. I know you know. We even talked about it when we were discussing the reception. I literally told you about it. Damn.
We can just talk about the proof later. What's important right now is to make sure the reception proceeds without any more drama or hiccups, and we make sure to make Yuzuria recover. I'm gonna be returning to the hall.
I'm gonna be back too.
Alright, you two. Can you please go check the security camera footage for me while she waits here?
Yes, ma'am.
Roger. What? Cameras? There are cameras in the hallway?
Of course there are. We made sure to install cameras that weren't obviously there, as we didn't want any of our attendees and clients to feel under any sort of pressure.
If this is proven, then this is clear evidence of false imprisonment. On top of that, you super glued a freaking door. That's vandalism and destruction of private property.
Do you understand what's going on? It's up to how Yuzuri and the wedding staff feel whether or not we call the police on you. At the very least, you should quietly behave in the waiting room until the reception is over. That's my one advice to you.
Ugh.
Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry for making you wait for so long when you came all this way to come celebrate for me. Well, this is a little difficult for me to explain, but Kuroki's mother may have some slight memory issues due to her age. Normally, you can't really tell, but sometimes she forgets things or misunderstands things. Even today, she was talking about how she couldn't find certain accessories or money for the taxi. She was asking me for it. Then she started talking about how I took it from her properly. I've tried looking for it with her, but she just continues to get angry. And then she eventually just got so mad that she locked me into the storage room. My grandma says that I stole her wallet sometimes, too.
I guess she's just going senile.
But even then, that's so mean.
I'm sorry that I ended up making you guys wait around for me as a result. I couldn't really handle myself well, so I ended up causing you guys some problems. But please do not attack her. She doesn't even understand what she's doing at all. I'm sure that she's probably completely forgotten already what she's done. This isn't her fault.
What a kind wife. She looks great, but she's got a beautiful heart too. I didn't know that Azumi-san was, well, that way.
I mean, she's getting old, you know. I think that kind of thing is normal.
Everything that Yuzuriha explained is true. I'm so sorry that my mother has caused all of you all this trouble. I'm going to ask all of you to quietly watch after her to avoid her getting confused and upset by everything. We're both still working very hard, but I want you to try to watch us as we build a nice family.
You really worked everything out, Yuzuriha. You've completely won. 20 minutes earlier, break room. Hurry up over there!
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna be working with you for the rest of the day, okay? So glad that most of your injuries are gonna be covered up by your dress and gloves.
Thank you so much, Karin. That old hag. I swear to God, I'm going to kill her. I'm not going to let her get away with this.
I see. You've done the basic makeup back at home, huh? That's good. I'm just gonna work on the final touches and add some color. Then we should be good to go.
I'm going to choose something with hair that doesn't take much time either. I'm going to make it just braided. You, please do the flowers in my hair.
Huh? Is the bride?
Yeah, she's also a hair and makeup girl.
I'm going to use my professional prowess to make sure that I make myself look incredible even without any time left.
Whoa, there you go. You're the world's most beautiful bride. You're something else, Yuzuriha. The problem is how we do explain everything to the guest. It might upset you a little bit, but how about you say you were feeling really sick or something?
You're kidding, right? I'm gonna make sure that she gets what's coming to her. I'm gonna personally destroy your reputation in front of all the guests. I'm gonna make it so that she can never be seen the same way by everyone.
You know, she's my best friend, but man, she's scary sometimes. Afterwards, the reception went perfectly well without any problems, and I was able to watch my best friend up close on our special day. We all talked about it afterwards, and we agreed that we wouldn't press charges on certain conditions. Azumi was to immediately apologize to Yuzuriha and her parents.
I'm really sorry for my mother's actions.
And as a gesture of apology, she was to pay for the entire reception. You better believe that we added extra fees for overtime and increase in staff.
What?
Azumi was obviously not too happy about that, but we had proof of her wrongdoing, and the groom really chewed her out, so the whole thing was settled relatively peacefully.
Mom!
We also agreed to not go to the police, so long as she agreed to pay for all the repairs that was necessary for the door that she had damaged. Afterwards, Azumi was trying to walk around and tell everyone how horrible of a person Yuzuriha was, but after the social standing onslaught that Yuzuriha had committed, no one would actually take what she said seriously.
Yuzuriha's the absolute worst. The wedding venue was also terrible and...
Yeah, okay. She's finally going senile.
I feel so bad for her.
She was actually treated like she's some kind of sick person, and it's actually started to affect her mentally. Kuroki used this as an opportunity to cut ties with his mother, and Yuzuriha got exactly what she wanted with her married life.
Kuroki!
Don't ever talk to me or mine again.
Of course I win.
Oh man, marriage is a difficult thing, isn't it?
Oh, come on. You're just like me with how ruthless you can be. So I'm sure you'll figure it out too.
No. I've seen all kinds of brides because of my job, but you are absolutely the toughest of them all.
Oh,
I think I'm just gonna wait for a while before getting married.
I'll be waiting for the news.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。一生に一度しかない披露宴をここまでするなんて、いくらお嫁さんのことが気に食わないと言ってもひどい話です。 まあこの方法だと自分が悪いことをしたという証明をしているようなものですけどね。というかこんなことをしたら大好きな息子さんにだって嫌われるに決まってるのに、想像力が乏しいと言いますか、ある意味行動に移せることがすごいです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもスカッとした方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。